If you have watched any of my other videos in this series, you have more than likely heard me call for e-learning to be retired and how performance support is your friend. In this video, I want to talk about ways to get your information to your learners that will help them now, specifically podcasting. For me, it all comes down to context, location, and what your workers are doing, and what time they may have in those in-between moments of their day, and how podcasting could be a strategy that resonates. I can see the eye rolling now. Is it required that everyone on the planet has a podcast at this point? No. But if you have an audience that is receptive and content that is well thought out, a podcast series or two may help break the monotony of your current learning methods. Do you have a workforce that is on the road a lot, attending conferences, going to sales meetings, delivering materials, or driving to service calls? This is a prime opportunity to empower those workers to spend time learning and increasing their value to the organization and help them grow their own skills. Not all podcasts have to follow the 60-minute, two-person conversation. Try making your podcast shorter and more direct. Give your salespeople a 3-minute example of a follow-up call so they can hear how your top performers may handle it. And then ask them to record themselves doing something similar and submit it for review. Or maybe try a series that feature your engineering team talking about key ideas or a new product release. How about short interviews with key employees so they can share their wins, their processes, and their vision with other teammates? Using these new mediums differently than what you've done in the past may just be the key to unlocking their potential and increasing uptake. You may also find a simple audio file that walks a user through a process very useful. Think of it as a way to be on the floor with users and have them be able to replay instructions as they work. This way, you know your learners are getting the correct, detailed information every time and can implement it directly in their workday. If you're thinking about longer form content, that may also have a place. I'll use myself as an example here. I'm a remote worker and my morning commute takes about 30 seconds. But I try to take a break at least once a day to take a 20 to 30 minute lap around the neighborhood for some fresh air. I'll usually fire up a podcast that is either industry related or sometimes just a random topic from one of the podcasts that I follow to keep my mind engaged as I walk. What information do you have that might be repurposed for those workers with some time to fill and are curious? Think about how you might leverage the information you have locked up in your LMS courses or key employees' brains to feed your users' curiosity and give them material that they can access without even having to look at a screen. One nice thing about podcasts is they don't require much in terms of production or tools. A decent microphone, a simple editing software to trim out those errors that happen during recording, and a platform to host them on is really all you need. Ideally, the platform provides you visibility into how the podcasts are being used and offers analytics for your decision making. For examples of how we at SparkLearn have leveraged podcasts, check out sparklearn.com, and if this was helpful, please share it with a friend or colleague and subscribe for more videos.